Here's a little kit stash update. I built one of these several years ago. I hacked it up, I tubbed it, put a Hemi in it, and just all around made a pro streeter out of it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing with it just yet. It's an icon that everybody knows about and it looks great stock. That being said, most people build it stock. I'm not most people. And I'm not real thrilled about this windshield just kicking around in there all by itself with those metal axles. It's got a few scratches and scuffs on it already, so I'm gonna set that aside. We're gonna find something to wrap it up in to keep it safe. Not sure why I put it back in the box, but here it is. All safe and nicely wrapped up. Next up, we have its long bed brother. When I first got this, I rummaged through it real quick, and I was curious what was wrapped up in there. So let's find out. Turns out they're just hubcaps. Yay. Hubcaps. The glass is protected. Very nice. Thank you, round two. And this one, I already know what I'm going to do with it. I have a friend on Facebook who sells a resin extended cab version of this. I'm going to pair that with some of the Ming F350 dually fenders. Then I'm going to slam this thing to the ground. If you guys get on Google Images and just search Hellcat Hauler, H-A-U-L-E-R, Hauler, that's what I'm going to be going for. So I'm just in the process of collecting parts. But outside of that, this is almost the spitting image of the stepside kit, except just a long bed. I also want to point out just how nice these tires are. I'm not a fan of white walls in general, but these were done very well. I'm a bit curious too, because the box says that this comes with a little bitty scooter. I went through all this, and I didn't see anything that would resemble a scooter anywhere. As much of a fan as I am of these first gen Rams, my heart belongs to another. Second gen Rams. And I was really hoping by the time I got around to showing this off, I would have a 12 valve setting in my driveway. That plan fell through because that guy figured out how much these trucks are actually going for and tried to jack up the price by $10,000. So I told him good luck and I walked away. The search continues. And just like the long bed first gen, this one will be mostly replaced with resin as well. I've already got the proper decals for the diesel. There is a company called Trailer Trash Customs. They make the club cab extended cab version of this. I will be ordering one very soon. Now, being a curbside, there are very limited chassis detail, and there is definitely not an engine. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about all that just yet. Depending on how far I want to go with this build, I may be doing a lot of kit bashing. This is going to get placed on the back burner until I have that truck in my driveway, because this will eventually be a replica of that 1-to-1 once I get it. I don't know if you guys have noticed that there is a theme going on here. It's very Mopar related. So coming up next, there's a Chevy. Being that I bought this secondhand, that tape has me a bit worried. I hope everything's in there. Well, I can at least vouch that everything's in there. That's nice and sealed. That's a great example for exactly what this truck was built to do. I know there's a few different versions of this floating around out there. I believe it was a yellow step side on the box art. I believe that's where these meaty tires came from, was that kit. And I'm a big fan of old school hot rods with big fat meaty tires out back and itty bitty little tiny pizza cutters up front. So I am glad they gave me those extra tires. I'm going to figure out how to use them and make them look good. Yeah, this is bugging me. I just got to see if everything's there. I am not familiar enough with this kit to know if there is actually just the one clear sprue. But luckily, looking at this one, there's nothing broken off or missing. So I'm really hoping it is just the one clear sprue and they sealed this all up to keep that one taillight from getting lost. And, well, I guess I could go to the instructions to see what's all there, but, well, I'll worry about that when it comes time to build it. Next up, we don't have any kits, but some parts I've had on back order for a while. These are the photo etch bits for the 599 GTO that I showed off in the last kit stash. Now I'll go more into detail with this when it comes time to building that one as well. Now this one I've been waiting on for about a year. I was almost about to pull the trigger on something on eBay, then I got the notification from Hero Boy and snagged it. Really happy, because that eBay one was, it was triple digits. I'm dragging this out because this is actually the first time I've gone through this, so I'm just curious what was in it myself. Next up, we have something I've been waiting on since last summer. Splat. I am leaving this one sealed. If you want to see what's inside of it, there are a handful of other videos out there on YouTube, because this one has been out for a few months. Now, the perk of having to wait so long is the aftermarket has been hard at work. Hobby Design has already been teasing their detail set. AccuScion has one ready to go, ready to order, as well as carbon fiber decals. Skill Studio also has something. In the meantime though, I'm going to get back to work on the Corvette. It is almost ready for clear, and I'll have a video for it coming out real soon. I know it's somewhat early in the month, but I don't really have anything else on pre-order, and my shelf is full, so I won't be buying anything for a while.